Hey, you are back at it again for another glitch slash cheese method. Today we are going to be going over the Godskin Duo. These two bosses can be quite annoying, especially when they're paired together. Now, you may be having some issues, and if that is the case, let me guide you through it. For the first part, we are going to be using an exploit slash glitch to skip straight to where we need to go. And this is to acquire a certain spell, which is a meteorite. Once you arrive to the location on the map, jump off, then double jump when you see the text pop up. You want to make it over the cliff like so, and then you should see an icon pop up at the top left. This means you've done it correctly. When you have the option to choose Lost Grace or the Marika, you will want to choose the left side option. This way you can spawn at the snowfield instead of the Lost Grace that you were just previously at. Afterwards, let's travel towards the tunnel. You will then want to continuously go forward until you reach this tunnel right here. Then you will want to go inside. Activate the lift or the elevator so that you can then travel down. So now as you make your way down, you just want to go forward and then take the left side. If you go to the right side, we are going to be seeing a door like so. If this is the case, turn around, drop down below, and make sure to fall on the cliff. If you fall directly down below, I doubt you will survive. I'm not too sure. Just avoid it. Then continuously go forward again. And this way we are going to be going towards the boss. In one of the rooms, we will need to take a ladder up. After doing so, you will then notice that there's sort of like a mini boss. Not really. He can be a pain. Just simply slash him away. Use whatever you want. It's really up to you. I don't have any type of methods for it. Not an extremely hard enemy, just can be annoying at times. By the way, as you are climbing up, there are only 2 ladders and you might have some enemies shooting at you, so just watch out for that. When you make it into this room, take out this enemy, then head on to the next room. This door will be closed for you. It is already open for me because I have already taken out the main boss in this tunnel. When you do arrive, the boss will look like this. Take him out whichever way you please. When you do, you will then receive the meteorite spell, go into your Lost Grace, and then you will then want to have this hidden tier. When you do create this mixed flask, you will have unlimited FP, which is going to come in handy. As for the attributes, I would highly recommend a good amount of intel, probably 60 to 70, and then use a good amount of dexterity as well as your strength, and you should be good to go. Let's continue on forward. Once you make your way into the boss room, you can head towards the left side right here. The reason why it shows this side is because it's kind of tight together. At this point, activate your Mimic. If you do not have a talisman called Shibari's Woe, then you might find this part a little difficult because with that talisman, it's going to aggro just your Mimic and you. That is unless you take off the talisman and then add a different one. At this point, your Mimic should be the only one attack, and then you can then summon down the meteorites continuously with that mixed flask. As you can tell, we are taking out both boss really fast, and we can then just kind of chill here for a second. If I was a little bit, smarter, I could have just planned this out a lot better. Instead, I just sat here and waited for them to spawn and then tried to do it again. What I would highly suggest is probably backing up a few and then using it and not getting that close. But as a friendly additional tip, that is just all I have to say. Also, not to mention, I do believe this is probably the fastest and best method out currently that you can do to take out these 2 bosses because, again, like I've mentioned at the start of the video, these 2 can be a real pain in your side, and this might become a little bit easier for you to cheese on through, slide on through with a strategy. Speaking of bosses, if you want to check out how to take out the Dragon Lord boss without any damage, check it out by clicking the link down below or going to my recent videos. So with that being said, let's give a huge shout out to all of our current YouTube members. Give a huge shout out to Hervé, Crisp Nug, Robert V, Monkey, Diabolic Raider, Merciless Shadow, Hell Inc, Tyrone C, X3, Chicago Bears, King Nasty, Captain Ziggy, Jace, Mad Medic, Big Case, Captain Awesome, Big Bearded Texan, Syringes, and Dixie. Thank you all for supporting the channel, and I will see you all on the next video.